Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I'm Kevix36 and last time we finished the main story. Today, we're diving back in and heading back to Etria as we have the post-game to tackle as well as a bunch of optional bosses. 2 that we had before, and a bunch of new ones. 3 actually, because why? So, yeah, there's 3 new ones. Proof of Heroism, Remnants of the Ancient Past, called the Wyvern, which is probably the hardest one. Needing you to kill the Wyvern in 3 times to get it conditional. And we still have Phantom of the Forest. We've done all of our current quests, so we're definitely going to accept all of those in a moment. Members of Echoes, I've reviewed your report. Never I dreamed Chieftain was behind something like the Yggdrasil project. Truthfully, it's an outrageous story that I'm not sure I fully grasped yet. Nonetheless, the Chieftain is gone. That's not good. Correction, that was actually, good. Also unimportant to, this video, though. Anyway. I'll have to think long and hard about Etria's future. It's long rely on people coming to solve the mysteries of the labyrinth. What to do now? And that there's no such mysteries left? I'll have to account for that when planning for the future. Don't let me hold you back from discovering what still lies in the labyrinth. I believe something that must be done. Anyway, I present you this. To show my gratitude for finding proof about the chieftain. The town medal. This medal grants to adventurers who have reached the 25th floor. Proves that the Echo Scale is home to the best adventurers in Etria. Hold your heads high and continue your excellent work. Let's get into this, as it's actually a really good piece of equipment for the Yo-Bro. 50 extra TP and 100 extra HP. That's pretty dang good! That's also pretty dang good. I probably could afford a better sword, but instead I'm going to buy some Phorenica beads, as we're going to need them for what we're doing in today's episode. 7 should be fine. I also need to swap around our equipment a bit, as I'm going to take the Evil Charm over the Hide Hat. And as with how much, as this is just a lot more beneficial than 5 TP. Wait, am I still using that? Is that the equipment from the beginning of the game? Oh my god, it's the equipment from the beginning of the game! Okay, so definitely the next thing we're gonna do is get this so we have a defense that doesn't suck bad. That might have been why we were dying so much. But for now, we're not going to take those requests because they're all tied to side quests. Instead, we're going to head over to the Sandy Barrens for what we're doing today. And I need a map, real quick, actually. Well, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but also is a straightforward path, as we are going after the first secret boss today. Haven't you been here before? If so, there's certainly no such hole in your previous visit. Whatever lurks behind this door would be a fierce opponent. It means continue to take the utmost constant. Yes, we're heading into here, the secret area of the Sandy Barrens for a secret boss fight, and as you can see, has enemies from the 5th floor, so I highly recommend being equipped for, well, the 5th stratum, not floor, before entering. Holy dump, that's a lot of damage. And yep, okay. Gonna take that, and up we go. And we can go anyway, but we're gonna run into a lot of FOEs here because there's only actually one path. to what we're doing today. So we're probably going to have to come back, actually, in order to do this at full strength. Set up Bravery, probably Apollon, and Immunize. And Smite, get rid of that buff, hit him with a multi-hit, and probably Sound. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, he does like no damage. I think yep. Oh, that was 2,000 damage, okay. These might be weaker versions then? King Dial is a little more scary, but I'm gonna use the exact same strategy and hopefully it dies. That was terrifying. Oh, so let's TPV over. Oh my god, a Peace Ballot's gonna give him free access to the flippin'... What's the move called again? Salves! If I set up a Peace Ballot, you get free salves. Alps now. Dang. And one more time, and they should go down. Didn't need to do that. Real quick, just gonna map this little room out. Before we continue going. Ooh! What the? Okay, not good. He did in fact use the buff this time, though, so we'll find. Smite them, get rid of their buff, shoot, and heal. I'm still not used to seeing that much damage, but I guess we have Fail Not now. Fail Not's not the best bow, in this game at least, as far as I'm aware. I believe there is a better bow in this game. I don't think we have the best bow. Probably should double check that fact. I'm 99% sure the best bow is a different bow. Yep, that's still a lot of damage. You can see my temptation to Peace Ballad. And I think there's only one FOE left before we actually reach the boss. Almost got to set up the defender, use Bravery, Apollon, Immunize, and that did a lot of damage. Okay, Sal, heal us up. That's bad. Wait, isn't he just gonna die next time, though? Yep, that's... It's a pretty certain death. Oh, yep. So, nothing's gonna respawn, so I'm actually gonna go back to town and heal real quick before we take on that guy, and I'm gonna meet you back there. Okay, on my way up, I did actually end up getting a level up for Cool Toast, and I'm almost back to where the manticore is. The main gimmick is status effects, so we're just gonna quick save before walking. At the end of the long corridor, you reach an open area. Upon entering, the low growl of a beast reaches your ears. And also a map is going to be drawn around real quick. Just gotta... Whoop. You instinctively steel yourself to combat against gigantic monsters scaling before you. Curtis Beast has an animal body, scorpion tail, and human face. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. Beating its two large wings against the dry air, it stares directly at you. Spying an escape route, you quickly weigh whether you should run or stand and fight. Gonna quick save before we quick fight this thing. That's not a human face, what the heck are you talking about? Anyway, the Manticore is our first optional boss of the post-game we're tackling. It has no weakness, resists elemental damage and status effects, and is immune to death. It has a lullaby which might sleep or fear the party. Dark Coil uses head, might high curse chance on the party. Poison uses his legs and chance to, well, poison the party. Damage to the party and chance to poison. And sometimes it has Petrify, which can petrify the party, and use its head, and it might just take half damage 75% of the time. It has On Guard, but better. Okay, so first turn we're going to do our normal thing, set up our buff, set up Apollon, set up Immumine, and then next time we're going to start dealing with whatever status effect it doles out, because we need to minimize any damage coming our way. Oh god! Okay, well, Catalyst is out of things to do, so now he's our item user. And this is why we got the Phorenica Beast, as we're gonna also need to heal on top of getting rid of status effects. We can take so little damage, but it's not gonna let us ignore some things that's gonna coming at us. Smite, I don't need to do anything for status effects this turn, so there's basic attack, multi-hit, and we're going to refresh. Because no matter what status effects it pulls out, we're going to cancel it. Never mind, it's just gonna die! Oh, come on! And, for beating it in 10 turns, there's a chance it drops this conditional drop, which I really should look at. I think that's actually what we got. One moment, I didn't note conditionals, like an idiot. Well, unfortunately, it's a 30% chance to drop the Beast Die. The Poison Hand is the normal drop. And you need to also do the turn limit. I'm not gonna lie, that was immensely easier than I forgot to grab. Well, I guess we're walking back to town. Not gonna lie, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. No! I already have the blue blood I need, and I have a strictly physical. What the heck? There's like a resting unloaded texture there. I said no. Healing touch. Heal us up. Dang, that is actually a stupid use of skill in this remake. Well, yeah, remake HD port. I mean, import is... It changed a decent amount, but it's very similar. I don't know, it's debatable. I could have fought those guys easily. Oh! Nope. Not good with it. Well, that was an optional boss fight! Not gonna lie, I expected that to take longer. To be perfectly honest. Kind of a shame it gave 0 EXP though. I don't know why they did that. It's a pain in the butt. But better trickery. Probably should have actually set that up at some point. Well, I'll have to be sure to do that in the future. And more attack up on the Yobro because, well, I want Catalyst. Which I don't actually think that's how it's pronounced. I just don't know how to pronounce it right. Actually, I can probably just... So close to that level on Catalyst. All it really matters is that we already have everything of important on Catalyst. The only thing we're gonna get is higher stats. Still, let's sell our stuff. Stay the night. Not gonna save quite yet. And I really want to make sure nothing goes wrong. And we're gonna go to the Golden Beer Pub because we got stuff to do. And that did not actually take all that long. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna I'm not gonna continue yet, actually. Because, yeah, I only want to do one of these per episode. Do you have anything interesting to say now that we've finished things? You beat the Jungle King? Nicely done! That'll make you real adventurous now. You mean the boss is the sixth man? Glad to hear from my friend who was killed by a nasty piece of work. But I'm happy to see that my own customer was the one to beat it. Keep doing me proud. Ah, you're back. I mean, welcome to my shop. You stepped in Pazifor's no souls read before. I am severely behind with these dialogue changes. All kinds of things about you guys. Although I feel a bit lonely since you're all big famous benchers now. Hey, tell me. Hey, true. What did you come to Etria for? Money, fame, power? Maybe something else? Curiosity. And the fact that this game is great. Just remember, whatever it is, you can't take it with you to your grave, right? You hear? Don't forget it now. The old town and my little shop depends on you guys to come down forth. If there's no more forest challenge, what's gonna happen to us? Tell me that. Oh, it's the same though. No, I don't need to keep talking to you. Sorry. Well, I think that's gonna still wrap up today's episode, folks, as we beat the first optional boss of the post-game. And, yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute before we tackle any of the other important stuff. Namely, well, there is a 6th stratum, I've mentioned that before, but I recommend taking on a boss that is, I may as well say now, it's really tough. It's the Electric Elemental Dragon and Remnants from an Ancient Past. The quest you get after Remnants of an Ancient Past, because all 3 of these new quests lead into a second quest that has you face off with one of the Elemental Dragons. Before going to the new stratum, beyond the first floor at least, take on the dragon boss. That is also just its name in the first 3 games. Storm Emperor is its later name. If you know the fight, if you know that boss, you know it's probably the most exploitable, the easiest of the 3. But in general, it's what you want to take on first before you go to the new stratum, because it unlocks a shortcut at the bottom all the way back to the top, so you never had to do it again. And trust me, when we do eventually head down to the 6th stratum, you are going to not want to do it again. But with that warning out of the way and recommendation, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. So, I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one, where we're gonna take on probably this one. This quest. See you guys then. Bye-bye.